Oh, okay. So today's commerce lesson we'll continue on with where we reached the other time. So I think we started with linear equations. Okay, but today we're looking proper into word problem for today. Okay, word problems. Okay, so there are few things you have to know before we start. So the first one is more than, and the other one less than, and difference. Okay, and we move to sum, then product, times, and reciprocal. Okay, so these are the common words you'll be meeting in word problems when it comes to linear equations. Okay, so let's take the first one. So the first one is more than. Okay, so in word problem, when you meet more than, what you have to do is first write a plus. Okay, and write what word, or let's say what number was mentioned. So for example, when the question says maybe 5 more than, okay, 5 more than, you have to write plus 5. Okay, 6 more than, okay, it will be plus 6. So I mean, wherever you hear the word more than means plus the number. So maybe 5 more than, 6 more than a number. Okay, that's how you'll be writing it. So take 6 more than. Okay, so 6 more than means plus 6. So a number, so represent the number maybe by x. Okay, so let's take 8 more than a number. 8 more than a number. Okay, you take 8 more than, then 8 more than will be plus 8. Okay, then you bring a number. The number you don't know, so you represent it maybe by x. Okay, so that's how it is. So the first one is more than. Okay, so let's move on to other ones. Okay, so let's take another one. So the second one is less than. Okay, so it's similar to the first one, despite this time it will be negative. So maybe when you have 6 less than, it will be minus 6. So maybe 6 less, okay, less than a number. Okay, than a number, which means you take 6 less than, which is minus 6, then you bring a number which we don't know by, so we'll be representing it by x. Okay, by a variable. You can make it y, you can make it z, anything you want to make. Okay, so that is less than. I think the first two is cheaper. Then it comes to difference. Okay, so when it comes to difference, let me erase this real quick. Okay, so when it comes to difference, oh, when it comes to difference, this is how it is. Whenever you hear the word difference in maths, it means minus. Okay, it means minus. So in a word problem, when you hear the word different, write your negative sign before you start reading the rest. So maybe the difference between let me write it completely. So maybe the difference between maybe 2 and a number is maybe 5. Okay, so you have to take note of this. So the difference, the moment you reach difference, you write your minus. So between 2 and the number. Okay, so the first one comes 2 and the number I don't know, so I present it by x. Okay, so this is how you're going to write it. Then it said, and the number is 5, so it's 5. Okay, I hope it's clear. So let's move on to the sum. So difference means minus. So whenever you reach difference in a word problem, you write your negative sign, then you continue to read what is left. So between 2 and the number, you know how to write it. So let's go to sum. So sum is the opposite of difference, which means if difference is negative, then sum will be plus, which is positive. Okay, so let's take this sum of sum. Okay, sum. So let's say whenever you meet sum, you write your plus, then you read what is after. So maybe the sum of two numbers is 2, or the sum of maybe the sum of 5 and a number is 2. So when I'm reading this, when I get to sum, I have to write my plus, then read after. So the sum of 5, I bring my 5, and a number, I don't know the number, so I represent it by x, is 2. Okay, equals to 2. I hope this is clear. So whenever you meet sum, you write your plus sign, then you read after. So the sum of 5, then bring your 5 and the number, so represent the number by x. So let's take this. The sum of two numbers, okay, is 8. Okay, so two numbers, I don't know both of the numbers. So when I'm reading this, when I'm reading the whole of this, I get to the sum. So sum, I'll write my plus of two numbers. So two numbers I don't know, so x and y. Okay, is 8. So I'll bring my 8.